All right, welcome to the Sunday Start this week. And we are starting off next week, I guess Memorial Day or Labor Day, excuse me. Whatever it is, we're about to have Labor Day tomorrow, so we're getting an extra short week this week coming up. School starting this week, lots of stuff going on. That means September is here, which is crazy again. Anyway, I think it's crazy, which means, we got 4 more months before the end of the year. So we're well past the halfway point. All those things that you wanted to get done this summer, did you get them done? Did you not? You just measured it. Did your kids do what they wanted to over the summer? Did you do what you want to do with your family and everyone? So, I don't know. Measuring point in the sand again. End of summer is here. So, lesson of the day is if you guys know Jeff Bezos, the CEO of Amazon, founder of Amazon, has this term, and ever since he wrote his first letter to the shareholders 20 years ago, he said, today is day one. And by day one, what he was talking about is the beginning of the business, the beginning of the internet, the beginning of the opportunity. And he continues to end each of his letters to shareholders saying, we continue to fight to still be in day one. Because he knows as you move past day one and you think you're on to day two, that you start to say, oh, we've got this, and we can move on and distract ourselves with other things. And as this company grows and gets bigger, it's very important to realize that you need to be nimble and quick and be able to change and be able to do things differently and be consistent about that. And so he continues to drive home to his people continuously. This is how we did it day one, and this is how we're doing it day one, which he continues to move forward. And so with us, when we look at that, it's like, as the organization, how did we treat our patients day one? Because that's really how we should be continuing to treat them. Are we reminding you to treat the patients like we did day one? When I came into practice, my father was here, and certainly his patients loved and adored him. And the funny thing is that I think in some ways, like some of the clinical dentistry that we do today, the advances in root canals, the advent of implants, all of that stuff, we have better options for the patients. So we have like clinical opportunities that didn't exist before. The reality is, and you can ask Levine, you can ask Roof, if you had a great experience for the patient, the treatment outcome was less important than the great experience. And it continues to be the part that we need to continuously work on. Because I can guarantee you, at least about day 1.5 when I started, or day one when I started, versus day one how our organization does today, I think we did it better then because it was easily controlled. There was only 4 of us, 6 of us, whatever, interacting with the patient at the time. And now with 160, it's less controlled. There's more room for distraction. There's more opportunities to not get the same person, not understand who you're talking to, person not to get the translation from that person, what this means, all this kind of stuff. So we constantly need to remind ourselves to battle back against that and to make sure that we're giving great experience just like we did 20 years ago, just like we did at the beginning, just like we did day one, and how we can continue to move that forward down the line. All right? So in anything, in any industry, in any business, in our business, we need to focus on day one, how we do that, how we find our patients, how we win, how the patients get a great experience, and we carry that forward. The more we think we've got that down and we're on to bigger and better things, the more we miss the boat and the more we lose in the long run. Right? Have a great week.